Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Guys, we're back again. The reason why I said we're back is because I'm back with the video and you back on my channel watching this video. Does it make sense? If it doesn't, who cares? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so we're back, guys, and we're going to talk about the Nollywood wannabe actress, the Nollywood princess, Uduak or Uduak. I don't know her name, but anyway, we're back on that topic, guys. So the Nollywood princess Uduak, she went on the Negropean, Unapologetic Negropeans channel. They had a live there, and she spit and talked about Juliet and the encounter that they had, right? But she forgot to mention one crucial thing, and that was the Nollywood wannabe actress. She lied. She lied. How did she lie? One, she said she flew to the Gambia with a husband, right? But the fact of the matter is that the husband was already in the Gambia before she went there. She flew from Nigeria via Senegal trying to enter Gambia, right? And when she flew from Nigeria to Senegal, she was stranded. No money. She just got an air ticket from Nigeria to Senegal, then from Senegal to Gambia because it's close. I don't know how she planned to go, but the fact is she had traveled without any money on her. And guess who helped her out? Blackzit. The people that she's backstabbing now, the people that she's surrendering with lies right now, those are the people who helped her enter the Gambia. You understand? In fact, Juliet, she sent an agent to go and collect her from Senegal, and not only Senegal, because the airport where she landed, it was too far away to the Gambian border. You understand? So she had no money for food, no money for lodge, no money for transport. She said she flew with her husband. One, that was a lie. Number two, this husband of hers, they never met each other until she came to the Gambia. That was the first time that they met. Now, this makes me to think, how can you start be overprotective over someone's money when you have not even met the person, like in person? How does that work? And I'm very curious because she called him my husband. The husband, his name is Samuel Mann with a M-A-N-N. Samuel Mann, M-A-N-N. And they met online. Now, let me before I proceed, before I go any further, you need to understand that we know there are these women, especially from the West, and which country we know. I'm not going to mention that country, but they like luring men online in search for a better life, in search for a green card. And if Mr. Samuel Mann is not careful, he will fall in a trap where other men have fallen. You understand? And that is, you find yourself a gold digger who just wants your money. And you see, the funny thing is, this same land issue, she failed to mention that before Blackzit took over this same issue of theirs, they had already rejected 3 land allocations by the property agent that they were dealing with before Blackzit came to take over. You understand? So she want to point a blame on Juliet and says, oh, this thing started with Juliet. But she's cutting that story of saying before Juliet entered, they rejected 3 pieces of land by the agent that they were dealing with before. You understand? And this thing of saying, Juliet was not having time for us, is a lie. Listen, if someone is not having time for you, or if someone wants to crook money or to trick you out of your money, do you think someone can send an agent to go and collect you when you are stranded? That is point number one. Point number two, did she tell you that they had dinner at Juliet's place? Out of that, they also went out to a place called Sun City in the Gambia. They had a good time, they enjoyed each other. Now, if someone who's trying to crook out of you of your money and saying the person is avoiding you, do you think a person can do such a thing for you? And I'm not just talking out of talking. I've got proof. I've got texts of the exchange. In fact, I managed to talk to the agent who went out of his way to go and pick her in the Senegal. The guy told me to say, if it wasn't for Blackzit, I wouldn't have done it. I did it because Juliet asked me. Now, this Nollywood actress, sorry, she's not an actress, she's a Nollywood wannabe actress, right? I think it's greed. You understand? It's greed because she said she bought property already in Nigeria, right? And she didn't want him. She was surprised why he was not getting his land in the Gambia, forgetting that the guy had rejected already 3 pieces of land. And that same property he's saying he doesn't have, is registered in his name. He has paid even the tax levies for a year. Now, how can you collect money? It doesn't make sense, right? You want to collect money after you have purchased. The thing is yours. It is already in your name. After it is done, you just say, I drop everything. I don't want it. Just give me my money. There are 2 sides of the story, guys. There is a story of someone who's lying and someone who's telling the truth. Now, this Princess Odoko, Oduko, I don't know if it's Oduko or whatever, she's being greed, and number 2 is because Blackzit is a trending topic right now. You understand? To those people who want to bring them down, to those people who want to gossip, to those people who want to speak nonsense about Blackzit, right now is the right time to talk about it because why? It's trending. So everyone is jumping on the bandwagon because they want to be seen to say they were one of those people who talked about Blackzit. You understand? Guys, I want you to think and analyze all this, right? I'm not just trying to defend Juliet or talk about Juliet to say she's okay, she's a good person, but think about this, right? Juliet, she's from United Kingdom. And then she comes to Africa in the Gambia, right? She gets connections with the government. She gets connections with the president. Now, do you think someone who has got such a connection would jeopardize that in crooking people out of their money? Think about it, guys. No, you know, sometimes you need to sit down and think. You understand? Don't just take people's words for it. Think. Do you think someone who has got that kind of a relationship with the government, someone who has got that kind of a relationship with the president, would come out of her way and try to ruin that kind of relationship that she is having with such people, high-profile people, and taking money for people from the diaspora? Come on, guys. No. Come on. Use your heads. I know it may sound wrong to say use your heads. Pardon me, English is not my first language. In fact, it's my 7th language. So if I sound a bit rude when I say use your heads, I don't mean it in that way. I'm trying to say think of what is happening. You understand? Blackzit is helping people, like I said before, and I'm saying it now, and they'll continue helping people. Now, the funny thing is this. Her name is not even on the papers of that piece of land or that property that the husband purchased. hear me. Her name is not there. Number two, the husband is not complaining about it. She is the one who's complaining about it because, one, she wants that money for that land for herself. Because we know all these tricksters, these guys from the net, these ladies from the net or guys from the net, they are tricksters. They are after money. You understand? Prior to that, she has never been in the United States prior from that. So for her to start coming and saying, I flew with my husband, it's a lie. Juliet is the one who helped them even to enter the Gambia. You understand? Because the husband had bribed an official immigration officer to say, because it was time of COVID, remember? It was 8 months ago. So they bribed an official, the husband bribed an official to say when she comes, she must enter through and stuff like that. But that day, the official was off. So imagine, you don't have money, you are stranded, you don't have anywhere to go. And someone goes out of their way. Juliet was not even supposed to do that, but she went out of her way and helped this woman. And at the end of the day, this is how this woman wants to repay Blackzit. She's broke. And Mr. Samuel Mann, if you are not careful, you will find that you have married yourself a trickster or a crook. You cannot just get married to someone you met online without having a proper relationship, like a physical relationship to interact, talk to each other, know each other's things, know the likes and dislikes. You just meet someone online, then you go ahead and marry. You understand? So when Blackzit took those papers from Mr. Mann and says, we're going to go through this, see if it's a normal procedure, if the lawyers are going to agree with this, Mr. Mann became upset. You understand? They became upset. Now, everyone now has got a misunderstanding with Blackzit. They want to come on the platform on YouTube and say Blackzit has crooked us. When it's not like that, it's nothing like that. This is just a thing of trying to take down Blackzit. I'm telling you guys, that's all. This is just what this is all about. Because they have seen the kind of influence Blackzit is going to have on the continent once their project is up and running. You understand? There is a big project. So what I can say, guys, is don't just jump on the bandwagon. Don't do that. Don't go where the wind is blowing because everyone is going there. You understand? It doesn't work like that. There is a difference between actual facts and lies. You understand? So, like I said, I'm sticking with Blackzit. There is no evidence which is saying Blackzit did this. The only evidence which is saying Blackzit did this is these people who are coming with word of mouth. And then she talked about, she said she had a running stomach, so she had the food poisoning, she can't make it and stuff like that. This lady is crazy. After having multiple meetings with Blackzit, right, with her husband, when she came to the Gambia, I think they had a meeting which was supposed to be at, just a minute, it was supposed to be at the Sidat Hydra. You understand? They were supposed to meet. In fact, the husband texted and said, where can we meet? It was at Sidat Hydra. They were having a conference. So he said, okay, I'm going to be there. Then when the meeting proceeded, the guy was nowhere to be found. He was nowhere to be seen. He was not there. Later on, only to send the text again to say, I'm sorry, I couldn't make it. My wife had to rest because of the weather, or she was tired and stuff like that. You understand? So, Princess Uduka or Adako, please leave Blackzit alone. We know who you are, and if I want to expose you, I can easily expose you but I'm not that kind of person, understand? I'm only here to say what you said on that live, you were lying. It wasn't supposed to be like that. You understand? So, Mr. Mann, be careful. Try to dig deep in your wife and see what kind of person she is. Because she cannot say, I'm standing on for my husband. No. When those dealings were being done, she was not there. You understand? When Juliet and, Blackzit and Mr. Samuel Mann were communicating, she was not there. So she must not say, I'm a witness. She only met that guy for the first time in the Gambia. They were dating online. I'm even surprised how they got married. Because in Africa, you just don't take someone's daughter, you understand? You have to pay. We call it the lobola, the bridal price. I don't even know if the guy did that, but with these internet scammers, Hollywood wannabe actress, hey, I guess anything is possible. So guys, thanks for watching and sharp